Okay, it seems like lost the connection, and I don't know why. Maybe it's the restream's fault. Yeah. Okay. I think we briefly mentioned the single component interrogative 什么 Oh yeah, interrogative pronoun 什么这是什么 right? And interrogative pronoun 谁 Yeah, I think that's also worth talking about. But let's finish with the curriculum, and then we're going to bring you folks the extracurriculum section, right? Because I want you to get a general feeling about things, and then we're going to make sense about the grammar. Okay, so let's continue. Alright, so this is like 在教室, and then the next is like 在图书馆, right? So let me add a new slide of 在图书馆. 在 that means at a certain place. 图书馆. 图书馆. 图书馆 is like library, right? And library is actually decomposed into two parts. 图书馆. 馆 is like a pavilion. It's like a big place, public place, pavilion. And you go to the museum, that's 博物馆, right? So basically, 馆 is like a certain place where you can visit. And so, for example, 图书馆. 图书 means the book. Why use 图书馆? Because that's the convention. You might think, well, it's just a book 馆, right? So I know some of you folks maybe say 书馆. Why it's not the case? Why using 图书? Okay, you know what? That's a very good question. Because 图书 we use in the combination a lot. So for example, if you like go to print stuff, there is a thing like 图文, right? 什么什么图文. You go to that shop and you can like print things out. 什么什么图文. Okay, you go to the store, you want to print things out. You can you want to photocopy things. You go to you find something like 图文. 什么什么图文. Okay, let me just rewrite this. Wen. Okay, so that's a typical combination. Okay, that means that you can it's kind of like a culture thing, like a tech thing, but also you can also dealing with the image. But let's go back to 图书, right? Okay, 图书. Okay, 图书. 图书 is a typical 合成词. That means this is like two things combined together. 合成 means that two things you combine them together, or multiple things that combine them together. Okay, so basically it's composed of 图 and 书, two things. 图 is like 图画, so it's like drawing and visual, something visual, right? Image, right? 图片, 地图等等. 书 is like a book, okay? Written, so it's more like 书本. Okay? 书本. That means 书本文字, something written down. So 图书 means you got some image, got some visual drawing, and then also got some more book. Okay? So 图书馆. So basically it's like a pavilion, it's like an area that can you can put the image book as well as the book. Okay. Yeah. So by the way, I nearly become a librarian, right? Librarian, and yeah, because I really love to read books, and I got like a no very big ambition, right? So I think the dream job is just go to the library and read books. But yeah, life do change, and I did not become a librarian, and become yeah, I work in the finance, and then coding, and then teaching, and then consulting. Yeah, my life is strange. Okay, but if you're talking about 图书管理员, right? That means the librarian do have some like a manager, right? So you can say 图书馆. That's 图书馆 is something like this, okay? But 图书管理员的管不是这个管哦，图书管理员 so it's more like a manager. 图书管理员 okay? 图书馆的馆的话，相当于是一个pavilion, right? It's like a place. But 图书管理员管理 is like a manage. Even though the same pronunciation, 管 same goes there, same pronunciation, but 管理 is more like manage. 员 is like 员管理员 员 is like more like a personnel, like the person who should do that job. So 图书管理员 means the personnel who manage books, so that's librarian, right? And 图书馆 is like just a library, okay? So basically you can 借书还书等等啊，你可以在图书馆里去 borrow some books and return some books, okay? So yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's a lot. 图书管理员 Yeah, 知识的海洋哦，图书管理员。OK， 我们是在图书馆里还有对话哦。Okay, let me check the mail. Okay, so yeah, I think we are going to finish with the 在图书馆以及看照片 and then yeah, hello, 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 Sebastian R. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm just checking the message. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we're going to finish with the 在图书馆以及看照片. Yeah. No. I'm Chinese. Also, I learn Japanese as well as Chinese. Okay. Yeah. So I also got like a Japanese learning stream. So I do that alternatively. So yeah, and yeah, I grew up in China. So because of the work related, my father's work related. So he taught me Japanese. At a very young age, and then later I worked in an English environment. So it pretty mixed. Yeah, pretty mixed story. So right now I work as a programmer, and I want to connect more with the community. So I've started this side project of learning Japanese as well as Chinese stream. So I do that like alternatively. So yeah. I'm like go through the HSK book, and so basically I do this like recording, and then doing the recording, and then like building public sort of a recording, and then build a boot camp. Yeah. Yeah. So let's continue. 图书馆. So yeah. Alright, so we talk about 图书馆, right? So let's look at the conversation that take place in the 图书馆. So, 在图书馆, right? So 在图书馆, right? So 在图书馆. Right, so the conversation goes, 你是哪国人? Okay, that means 你是哪国人? Right, it's a typical 是, right? So where are you from? Right, which country are you from? Right, so 你是哪国人? But oh my gosh, I think the HSK book is teaching very textbook version of Chinese, right? So most of the time, like 99% of the time, no Chinese people will say this. Okay, 你是哪国人? But rather, something like oh, by the way, I paused recording. You're learning Japanese. Okay, so I got a Japanese stream as well as the okay. Let me send you the link. I think I already got this like a link here. Okay, here's my YouTube. Okay, just wait a second. I got a Japanese channel, and also got like a Japanese TikTok. So let me show you this, my channel. Okay, chat. Let me just bring it. By the way, this is my Japanese channel, and I can't possibly manage multiple Twitch, so I just using like one Twitch to just stream whatever and but it's like a multi-stream, so I'm using the tool like called Restream, so you can like stream on multiple platform, right? So yeah, so right, so yeah, let me continue. So yeah, where were we? So I think most Chinese will say 你是 你从哪个国家来呀 ？Right? It's more like where were you from rather than 你是哪国人。Normally, let me think. 你是哪个国家的呀 ？Right? 你是哪个国家的？Yeah, this is like a more soft way to asking someone because 你是哪国人 is like it's like a soldier stop you on the street during some like I don't know World War II period and asking like like interrogate you, right? 你是哪国人 But I think more, you know, 你来自哪个国家呀？你来自哪里呀？你从哪个国家来呀？来的。Okay, that's like a more soft way, more natural way of saying things, right? So let me quickly explain this, and since we are still at HSK level 1 here, so let's start with like a very very basic one, okay? 你是哪国人 right? That literally means is, right? So 你 that means you is 哪国人 that's like a 哪 okay, we will talk about that. It's like English which 国 that's like a country. Just think about and there's a king with the jade inside, so that's the territory of that king, so that's the 国 right? And so that's 国 right? So yeah, 人 is like a people, right? People, person, right? Something like this. Okay? So 你是哪国人 that means that which country 国人 is like 哪国人 is like which country people. Okay? That's literally translated. Or people, which country person. But you know, this is as I said, this is like a really like textbook version way of saying things. Okay, yeah. Which part of China are you from? Yeah, I'm definitely from the city that you heard. I'm from Wuhan, right? So yeah, I experienced firsthand of the COVID lockdown, and yeah, so it's like a central part of China. Yeah, and yeah, I still remember that day when like everything got like locked down, and you know everybody got panic, and me and the whole family like drive the car and go to the suburban area, and then we got locked down, and we got like stranded in the half island, and all the roads got blocked, and yeah, so yeah, and so yeah, that's a very horrible period. No, we use a like there is a data plan that allowed you to surf the internet, right? There's like a data roaming plan. So yeah, and so yeah, let's continue. 各国家. Okay, and so 你来自哪里？你是哪个国家的呀？你是哪个国家的呀？This is like a more natural way. 你是哪个国家的呀？ That's like 哪个国家的人呀 ？Something like that. Okay. 你来自哪里 ？Where are you from? 来自 is like from. Where are you from? So 你来自哪里呀 ？Where are you from? So that literally also means 你从哪个国家来？你 from which country you come? So yeah, I know this may seems a little bit too complex for HSK level 1, but yeah, I think you just need to know that's normally not people ask. Okay, this is a very like textbook version. Okay, so let's look at the the third scenario. That's the here, right? 看照片 Look at photo. 看 right? So 看 means 看 right? So look, right? It's kind of like a person here looking at here, right? Like, what the heck is going on? Let me have a look. Okay, so it's like a so you can sort of treat this a robotic can, right? So you said like you got the shape. Okay, look. 看照片，照片只照片，照片 right? So it's like a photo. 照片 photo. Okay? So 照片 means the photo. 看照片 means like look at the photo, right? So in the HSK book is like a, ironically it's like a 3 persons sitting here without looking at the photo. So I think it's a very bad illustration of 看照片. It's more like 看照片 is like a 2 persons standing here and look at the picture, right? Something like this. Okay, something like this. This is more like 看照片. In the book, it's just a 3 persons standing here. Some stock footage of 3 foreigners spotting stupidly without doing anything at 看照片. So yeah, that's the curriculum. That's the curriculum. But yeah, so basically, it's like a lot of person look at the photo, look at the photo, printing out and say, oh, what about this? Who is he? Who is she? Right? So basically something like this. Okay? So you can, let me just give you some of the example here. So 看照片, look at photo, 看照片. And for example, 他是谁? Is like a typical asking question. But as I said, this isn't like nobody talk like this. It's like interrogation. 他是谁呀? 他是谁呀? Right? Always adding yeah at the end to make it like softer. Right? 呀, 他是谁呀? 他是谁呀? Right? So adding this to the end to make it softer tone. Right? And 他是谁 is like interrogate, right? Like angry father asking a daughter's boyfriend, something like that, right? So yeah, don't do that. It's like too aggressive. So 他是谁呀? 他是谁啊? That means that 他是 someone, right? And then you are asking this question, so you're using 谁. We will talk about this later. 谁, right? 他是谁呀? This is already a question mark. You can end it here, but if you add this R, you add it here. 他是谁呀? Who is he? Okay? And we can also, if it's obviously a girl, you can say 她, right? 她是谁呀? Okay? So basically, you also add a gender to it. And then you can say 他是谁, right? So it's like a 是. So basically, you can answer the is or isn't, right? So basically, you can say 他是谁, and you just say that. It's like a statement. 他是同学, and 同学 literally means you are studying together, right? 同学 同 means that together. 同学 is like 学, right? 同学 学 is like study. 同学 means together, so it means like study together. 他是同学. But you can also add more things to describe, right? For example, 他是我同学, right? That means that he's my classmate, right? So yeah, you can add this before something that you want to describe, to add supplemental information to it. 他是我同学，他是谁啊？他是我同学 right? He's my classmate, right? So yeah, you ask 他是谁 a question, and then it's a 是 question, right? So basically you're going to answer 他是，他不是 right? 他是谁？他是我同学。You can say 他是你同学吗？ And then you can answer 他是我同学 or 他不是我同学 right? So yeah, basically this is a typical answer. And you can let me just add a little bit of variation to it. So for example, you can say something like instead of 他是谁 you can say 他是你同学 okay? 他是你同学 and then you can 加一个吗 right? 他是你同学吗？他是你同学吗 right? That's ma is like a typical question mark. Okay? So 他是你同学吗？ And you can answer by 是的，他是我同学 right? So you can say 他是我同学 right? He is my classmate. Alright? So 他是我同学 or 他不是我同学 Alright? So yeah, you can also say, but this is can be inside the parentheses, right? It's like is or yes, he is my, or is isn't, no he isn't. So you can say 是的. That literally means yes, he is my classmate. Okay? So yeah, and you can say no, 不是. You just need to say 他不是. 他不是 just add a no before the 是 so it's like 他不是我同学 right? 他是我同学是的他是我同学不是他不是我同学 and in the HSK curriculum you also said 他不是我同学他是我的朋友他是我的朋友 okay, a new words here 朋友 okay, 朋友亲生 right, 朋友朋 is like two person together, right? It's like a two person together, right? And then become 朋 you got company, right? You use company, two person together. And then 友 is like friends. Okay? 朋友 that means friends. Okay? So, yeah, 她是我的朋友 she is my friend. Okay? And, yeah, I think I already mentioned this, a old Chinese saying, 有朋自远方来，不亦乐乎 or 不亦乐乎 That's debatable, right? Basically means that if you got like friends from coming from afar, that you are happy, right? You should enjoy yourself together, right? So yeah, 朋友，朋和友 I think both of them means friends, right? 朋友 friends. Okay, so yeah, that's the 看照片 right? Basically asking who is someone, and they hey. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Right? And she's my friend. She's my classmate. She's my friend. Yes, it is. Yes, she is. And no, she is not. Right? No, she isn't. Okay? So that's the 看照片. Okay? Yeah, we finish with the curriculum, and then it's like... 疑问代词谁呀哪儿啊的呢 Oh my gosh, that's for another stream, I think. because it's already a longer stream, like how many hours delay? Nearly 2 hours, 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is to quickly 在教室他是谁 Okay, let me quickly finish with this and then call it for a day because I need to go coding now. Alright, okay, because you can obviously see that person. Pro 在图书馆图书馆图书馆 Okay, what about this? Alright. 哪国人 Let's like a 哪 Okay, we were told. Okay. 看照片 Okay. 看照片在图书馆 Okay, so you don't need to repeat it. 是的，他是我的中文老师 Okay, let me just do it. 图书 It's like a place. 图书管理员 means the 图书管理员 Okay, so what about this? So it's like a people, right? People, person, right? Some people, which country person? 你是哪国人 Describe to add 他是谁呀？他是同学 OK Person together and then you always like friends 他是我的朋友 Yeah, got that. Finish everything. So yeah, let's go back to where should I go? Yeah, here. 读体字笔画 lesson, right? So中文老师 Hello, Tanvir Hassan, HSK writing section. Oh my gosh, this is already HSK level 3. That's a lot. I'm still like recording HSK level 1 here. Okay, let me quickly check the writing section. Okay, let me quickly get the HSK level 3 book. Okay, level 3 writing sections. Let's look at writing. Where's the writing section? 17.1. Are you talking about the exam or the curriculum? Because I'm like looking at the curriculum now. And let's open file location. Okay, and how many page exam? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got disconnected. I don't know why. So basically, 71 to 75 is like sentence construction. So basically, like rearrange words. So you just need to like pay attention to the functional words. So like the, le, 在, right, something like that. So then you can sort of use these functional words and to quickly identify the subject, the verb, and the object, right? And then look at, so basically get the whole structure ready, and then to check in the extra thing, okay? Because you got this, like for example, the whole structure is a subject, verb, and object structure, whatever structure that you identified, and then you got structure ready, and then you got like the extra words, right? Adverb, like about time, about like place, some compliments, and then you fill that in, okay? So yeah, but I think most important thing is just you grasp the feeling. In Chinese we call that like 语感, right? So for sentence construction, arranging given words, I also learn English, and I believe I took multiple English examinations, and Japanese examinations, all these like language exams, that basically the test, when you finish with certain structure, you feel that is reads right. When you read it, it just feels right. So you can sort of take the advantage or learn from the large language model, right? So because sometimes we human learn things, or maybe the AI learns things just like human. Because I'm also working as a programmer. This is of course as stream as like my side project. So basically it's like a prediction. What's the most probable token that should appear after that? And I think the 语感 that we are talking about is like the feeling of this language. It's also like yourself is like the large language model that feels that correct. The feeling of correctness is this should be there based on all this large data of that original language material that you observed into your mind, that just feels correct. when it should be this order, be this structure, and this, like as I said, when you say identify the structure, like the sentence construction, you got this word correct, and then the what's the rest of the word where you fill that in, you sort of predict it and it feels right. 西安交通. Well, that's brilliant. 西安交通 University. That's a pretty good university. Yeah, you get a lot of computer science and yeah, I got tons of coding and let me show you this. It's amazing. Where is it? Okay, let me quickly give you this coding. I got tons of coding thing going on. I develop games and apps. So yeah, recently I went to the Apple's WWDC in San Jose. It's brilliant. So let me share some of my projects that I also got a like developing games and all that. I'm using the game engine of Godot. Previously, I used the Unity to develop games, and then since Unity got some like hiccup, yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, and Unity got some hiccup, so I changed the platform to Godot. There are some of the things that you can look at a preview, right? You can look at a preview. I got tons of things going on with the making things with Godot. Yes, and I also I work as a digital artist. I got another bigger channel called Learn Digital Art with William Jamming, and I draw tons of gaming assets myself. Okay, so this is like more like a side project for me, for teaching folks Japanese as well as Chinese. So yeah, this is a place where I create all this art, and I create art as well as animation, and I using a little bit of code to put it and inside of my game. Yeah, and also I develop like a 2D like visual novel sort of game, as well as the VR game that I use. Still, this is my dev computer. I use this Oculus Quest. Like put yourself inside of an immersive environment, or you can learn language. This is just some of the side project I'm doing. Yeah. So yeah. So nice to meet you. I'm just about to finish streaming. Okay, I'm just about to close stream, and I saw your chat. So yeah. Yes. Yeah. Thanks for watching. And it's I think 缘分, right? it's a some mysterious force in nature that allowed me to see this chat, and just before I finish today's stream and close everything. Yeah, I'm like building this HSK thing online. Like, you know, if you're a computer science student, you must know a concept called building public, right? 公开构建, and I'm like get instant feedback while building this like English, Chinese as well as Japanese bootcamp. So yeah, so ISOS, yeah. LinkedIn, I don't have LinkedIn, sorry. Because I'm like an entrepreneur. I never find jobs on LinkedIn. So yeah. So I just open company of my own, and yeah, doing the entrepreneur stuff. I got the X. I think I can. Where is the? I got the X. Let me just bring you the. Willing to, yeah. So let me type it. Sorry. This is my like Chinese version of X, and I also got like English as well as Japanese account. Okay, I'm like a pretty pretty active. So yeah, thanks for coming today, Tanvir Hassan. Yeah. So yeah, stay in touch. I'm gonna stop streaming now. Thanks. Bye.